All right. Hello, everyone. We're here with Ace, a Mind Sports Olympiad tournament where we cannot stop. We may not stop. It is the Sid Saxon Classic Can't Stop today. We're playing 3-player games. That's not a great start for me. Three-player means you can be a bit more aggressive than in 2-player. And players' elos don't especially matter. Anything can happen. 12 rounds of Can't Stop. 12. Which is a lot. A lot of not stopping. As you can see, I have some Geoguessr queued up for go 6, 7, 8 or 6, 7, 10. I think I'll go, or 6, 8, 11. I think I'll go 6, 7, 8. Look, if I'm gonna roll this on 6, 7, 8, I don't have a chance at winning. I'm gonna say that much. I think blue stopped quite early. Red's moves are reasonable looking. But I am gonna have to make some progress. Could go 4, 6, 8 or go back to 6, 7, 8. I think I should focus on winning 8. I am gonna stop here. Might be a little low for 6, 7, 8, but I also think I need to be on the board here. And I was trying to focus on 8, but, you know. The dice are gonna be the dice. Can't do too much. Wonder if red stops too soon, like now, but maybe not. Red does close out 6. Two, 7, 11, they advanced. That's an interesting strategy. 5, 7, 8 is a good thing to aim for. Definitely want the 8 progress. I think I want to keep a 10, actually. See if I can close 8. That's a really good sequence. Red has some really good stuff here, though. Red can easily win this, or has the best chances currently. Easily has the best chances currently. But doesn't take it 2, or is unable to roll it. They do get 7s. Blue's in trouble. Does get 12, though. Gross. Yeah, that wasn't going to be good. That's it. Inauspicious start here. But not sure how much I could have done there. Well, it's only one game. Do tie for second, third, which is better than getting outright third. Yeah, we do get 1 point. Lots of no-shows. Lots of no-shows. That's too bad. But we are above 200 players. Not actually sure if the no-shows count. Not sure it matters either for a Pentamind score. If we do go with all 203 players, let's see. 10th is going to be 90.0, 11th is 89.5, and each place after 10th is worth about half a point. It looks like Pentamind score-wise, which makes sense. And the first through 10th places are standardized in large 100+ events. Yeah. So 9th is 91.05, 10th is 90.05, and 11th is, whoa, not that. 11th is 89.58. So it looks like we're losing 0.47. Roughly 0.47 for every spot under 10th. Long way to go. 11 more games, but we want to be pulling out wins when possible. I just had I think the dice killed me a couple times very early when really was hoping for not that. So each game is maximum 20 minutes. Really unpredictable. We'll run into this daily challenge here. Between the next game, I'll probably eat a snack. Hello, Rilo and Heroic Logic. Poland. Say Ulika as where we might be. I don't know my Polish cities too well. That also says Ulika though. And I don't see it on here, which is not a great sign. Okay, where do I go to find place name or mileage sign? Once the thing moves, I'll know my game has started. But I'm expecting about 10 minutes here. I don't think any of those were. Oh, here's what we want. We are in Warsaw. Chopin is the airport name in Warsaw. Yeah, Lotnisko Chopina. Good. A2 is this, it looks like. S8 is that. So we're like roughly here. Wysockigo, Basilianska. Any Ulika? Or does that mean street? I really don't know that detail. 30 seconds. I'm pretty sure I like being in this zone, but beyond this detail, I don't know how much closer I can get. I could have looked for whatever that is. Could have looked better. E30, E67, I could have looked better for those. Should have. And indeed, I'm 11 miles off. There's Wysockigo. We're on the S8. Okay. More signs, less map. Okay, we're in a desert. Oh, and the quality just dropped back. This could easily be Arizona in the US. No passing zone. Okay. That is an American sign. Or at least it does exist. Falcon Valley Ranch Road. Remember that. Yeah, it looks like Nevada or Arizona. I mean, it's even possible I've been here before. I don't know what a roadside table is. Arizona! Route 77 in Arizona. Junction with 177, it looks like. And a mileage sign. Florence 42, Phoenix 107 to the north. $177.77. Florence. Okay, so we might be here. Oracle Junction. Might have come up from there. Where's Falcon Valley Ranch Road? Because we came from that direction. Hey, Ghostly. Geoguessing indeed. Biosphere 2, 6 miles. Okay, so I have been here. I have actually been here. Falcon Valley Ranch Road. Because I have been to the Biosphere 2. That's really cool. It's nice getting rounds that I know. And it's like actually possible I was on this actual strip of road. Because I think I went on this. Like here, 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 here. So we're going southeast and curving more south before Falcon Valley Ranch Road. So like there. Wrong curve. Should have spent a bit more time on the map, but overall that's pretty good. Hello, Deos. Yeah, we've got a lot of time in between these can't stop rounds, so doing one of my other pastimes in between. Anyone want to go to Big D's Cafe? Am I playing Crazy Catan? No. I have a vendetta against Catan Universe, actually. So I do not support anything that has gone on Catan Universe ever. Which is kind of silly. Or more than kind of silly. I will happily acknowledge that. But that's how I want to do it. If it was on Colonist, I would play. Alright, so 18 miles away from Big D's Cafe, you can find Gaimon and Hooker. Very important information. Where are we? We're like in rural America. I've had good rounds in rural America before. Kansas, Nebraska, somewhere in there is what this landscape looks like to me. Could easily be Iowa. It just says roadside table. Another roadside table. Minute and a half left to go on the round. Can't stop has... Oh, okay. Well, I need to exit this and join my game. I'm in a 2-player game. And I might just get a bye if my opponent doesn't show up. We are in round 2. How quickly did that start? Pretty good, actually. We're like 6 minutes of time save compared to 20-minute maximum round here. Actually, 20 minutes, and then everyone had 5 minutes grace, so this could have started at 11:35. It had to start by 11:35, so 11:55. Yeah, I think we're actually 9 minutes faster than maximum, which is great. 2-player game, different strategy than 3-player somewhat. Not great numbers here. I have to be more conservative in a 2-player game compared to 3. Opponent going for 7, 8, 9. Not a terrible combination, but not a great one either. As far as I remember. Getting lots of progress. Lots of progress. Could close out 2. Kinda just want to leave it though. And take my 2 6s. Maybe that's wrong. I feel like it's fine. I think this early I want to get a good amount of progress and put a bit of pressure on my opponent. So like this isn't a bad stop, but I'll go for 1 more. Oh. See, this is like conservative play that I can't get myself to do sometimes, and it very well could be my downfall in this tournament. Should have just stopped. All right, my opponent fails there right on time. 6, 7, 8 is good enough. Could take 5, 7, 8. I'm just gonna stop here. bank good progress on some good numbers. Opponent does close out 8s. And wow, and 7s. Okay, that's not good for me. I might take an 11 here if I'm my opponent. 3 is fine. One choice. Lovely. That's a really bad roll. The chance of failure on 3, 11, 12 is super high. It's an awful set of rolls. Opponent getting 4-9, 4-6-9 even. I'm gonna have a tough time winning this one, it looks like. I think I just need to close out 6 here. So I need 2 and something, and my opponent needs to stop rolling these 4s and 9s. I said stop rolling these 4s and 9s. Yeah, stopping right before closing something out is weird in some ways, but with a big lead. And I'm having some bad rolls here. Like, I kind of just have to close something out. I don't think I have a chance at winning otherwise. Yeah. My opponent gets a 9-10 and a 4. So, I mean, yeah, I did need to close it out there. I think I just got some bad dice. What an awful start, luck-wise, for my tournament. Lots of 2-player rounds this time. I do get 2 points, though. I do get a free 2 by just showing up, which is pretty lucky. How many 3-player games fired this round? It's weird how the tournament runs like this. 17 3-player tables and a huge number of 2-player tables. Feels wrong when you could always have 3. We still have 10 rounds to go, so. Hey, Fofo. Oh, Deas, you won the MSO tournament last Sunday. Congrats. Got here because of DJs and delighted. Cool, cool, yeah. So, obviously the Geoguessr isn't really advertised as MSO or board gaming, but it is something I enjoy doing very much. Yeah. The tournament, if you guys want to follow, is right there. So you can see, probably have plenty of intermissions here. We're on round 3 of this daily challenge. Let's see, we're next to Big D's Cafe and Gaimon and Hooker, 18 miles away. Seriously. It is the USA. And I'll try not to spend more than like a minute or a minute and a half on this, just for transparency. Oh, okay. Beaver and Oklahoma City. 245 to the east is Oklahoma City. Gaimon. So I assume we're in Hardesty? Pack Snack? Yeah, we're in Hardesty, Oklahoma. On US 412, I think, is what this sign says. Yep, US 412. And what is the nearest cross street? Are you gonna say? We have a motel. These streets are unnamed. Amazing. Off by 1 street. Not bad. We're missing, what is that? 77 points so far. This looks like Japan. Yeah, we're in Japan by the sea. That's not especially notable in Japan. Awaji Kotsu. I don't know what that means. I don't recognize those as town names, though they could be. We are on the east coast of something, which again doesn't illuminate too much. Ah, 76. That's helpful. We will want to remember Route 76. I do want more info, though, because just tracking down a Japanese route doesn't go too far. Hello, EJ. Yeah, Can't Stop is a nice event to find in MSO here. It is basically gambling for Pentamind points, and having 2 losses is not a good start to gambling. Okay, so what were we, 72 or 76? I want to say it was 76. Still trying to find more signs here, though can't spend all of the time on that, because finding Route 76 is not going to be easy on its own either. Because I remember a lot of Japanese routes being 3 numbers. That sign doesn't say anything. I had turned away from the other direction, but we'll take a quick look back. Because this went, like, into the town. Oh, no, it didn't. I must have misclicked. Okay, so we're looking for 76 on an east coast, and we have to do it soon. A minute to go is probably a good time to start looking for that. Oh, perfect. Mina Miyawaji. 42, 55, 56, 10. 44. These are not the route numbers I'm looking for on an East Coast. Uh-oh. Oh no, we were Hexagon 76. Hexagons are different than the... Oh boy. Than the shields. I'm in trouble. I had no idea. No idea. Hexagon 76. Awaji is an island, so I will remember that for next time. But no chance I was looking here ever. It's a bummer. Maria of Sicily? Not sure if that's just a street name or not. Obviously in Italy. It looks like it's just a street name. So where in Italy are we? Streetcar maybe helps a little, or at least it tells us that this is a main road. This could just be Rome. Without other info, I'm probably just gonna guess that. Because Because I do remember plenty of streets like this when I visited Rome. Could be anywhere in Italy, though. Any Italian city. Following the streetcar route has not been amazingly productive. And there's the sea. Huh. Oh boy. Sea to the north. This is... wait. Oh gosh. Where is Sicily? Is it... yeah, this is Sicily. Okay. I'm gonna look at that car dealership sign. Vendita. Oh no, I think that's... okay, Palermo and Bulgaria. So we're in one of those. Okay, I assume we're in Palermo then. Oh. Where? Oh my gosh, there's a blue sign. Please help me. Agrigento? I mean, we're somewhere around here, but... I'll take it. Alright, so we find ourselves our third round of Can't Stop here. And we're 3-player, so I can be a bit more aggressive, I think. We're forced onto 6, 7, 10. I don't think I regret that continue. Six, 7, 12 is a good trio. It's an early stop, I think. Maybe okay in a 2-player, but I wouldn't stop that early on a 3-player game. That's definitely an early stop. I'm gonna take 2, 6. I think spreading your numbers out is better when you can have one closest to the middle. I'm probably stopping no matter what, so I just take a 12. Well, given the conservativeness of my opponents, it seems clear that I should have stopped on 6, 7, 10 faster. Sooner. 3, 4, 11 is a terrible triple. Well, we got the 2. I will take it. Do I want 2 7s, an 11, a 3, a 6, or an 8? I'm definitely not gonna continue on 4, 7. That seems like a bad proposition. Yellow winning 7 here would suck. It looks like they're going for it. Oh, they don't. Stopping there on 7, 8, 9 is reasonable enough, though still more conservative than I would play. Red doesn't seem to have the same probabilistic sense of this game as I would expect from opponents, but 6 is absolutely the correct number to choose there. Having a third odd number is deadly. Mike, yes, I did figure out Palermo, though maybe rather slowly. Oh, we're back on these. This is not a great triple. I'll ride it a little, but not too long. Like one more advance. Double 8's probably best here. And it's cool, you guys can play along with the Geoguessr and not be spoiling because of the delay. So that's an interesting twist I had not realized. Oh, I should just not be watching chat during this, is what I had intended. I'm not expecting chat to be deadly, but I should close here during the games. That is my bad. Though it has not affected anything. Yellow and red both closing a column out here, so I might need to move a little faster. That was greedy, and I got away with it. I was just gonna take like a 9. But that's nice. Yellow has some good progress on some middle numbers, which is a little scary. They do stop. 8 is definitely my best shot at closing out a third column, though 10 is still possible. Opponent getting 6, 8, 10 here, or 5, 8, 10 is nice, but they choose for 3, 8, 10. Definitely don't want to add 3 as my last number here. 3, 5, 6 is just worse than 4, 5, 6, I think. That's interesting sequence of things. This is bad. Do they risk it for the biscuit? They do not. Also, a fun thing to note is that each placement matters. So second place is better than third in this tournament. All right, it's 2-all. Can I get some 5s or some 8s? I want to say these odds are pretty close to each other. I'm just going to go for the win here. Come on. We got there! Close one. We did not stop. That's the kind of risks 3-player, I think, enables a lot better than 2-player. Alright, so have 1 win, finally, in 3 games. That took too long for Can't Stop. Whew. Here at the Discord notifications, and we're gonna have some time for the last round of this daily challenge here. Oh no, that was it. That's a pretty good score. Japan round was tough. So we had Poland, Arizona, Oklahoma, Japan, and Sicily. I'm not going to be anywhere near the top scorers because there's some cheaters and all that good stuff. If you want to add me as a friend on Geoguessr, please do. Alright, let's see. I do want to eat a quick snack before too long, so I am going to head off screen for a couple minutes here before the next round starts. This is what we call corner paint. Thanks, EJ, for the good luck. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for stopping by. Got 8 people, 3-game winners so far. I'm down here somewhere. Looks like we have 142 actual participants, so I'm not sure if this tournament will be graded out of 203 or 142. Shouldn't matter too much. I mean, like, for 30th place out of 203, you're 80.7. Yeah, so, like, if you're 30th place, it's a 4-point difference. Not a huge thing. I guess we could check what 7 Wonders was graded out of. I don't want to... Let's see here. That's actually not even the right page. I can actually open it from here. I did bookmark it. Where's 7 Wonders? So 18th is 84.51. Okay, so... Wait. So they did not grade it out of 163. They graded it out of like 125 or something. 84.51 for 18th. Yeah, so 140 players from the 7 Wonders tournament. $162, but how many actually played a game? 131? Oh, more than that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay. So they are counting people who played at least one round. So we can figure out how many players are in this tournament by seeing who played at least a round. One, two, three drops so far who have played a round plus 142 makes 145 is going to be our player count for MSO, it looks like. So like 15th is 86.7, 10th is standardized to 90.05, 0.67 seems to be the loss per Pentamind point loss per place drop. Oh, I made these tables so I don't have to look at this stuff. Wow, past me is smart. Yeah, I mean, this table doesn't really matter, because all I really need is this table. Now that I know... Yeah, okay. This round feels like it's taking a while. What is going on here? Looks like someone table flipped after rolling this. We're all here wondering, what is taking so long? How do you get that much of a negative timer and can't stop? Like, seriously. I don't have any commentary for this. I will absolutely be kicking whoever does this at my table. Oh my god. The fact that green didn't close out 7s is hilarious. Because red can just try to close out 8s here, and then the double 8 that green took is completely worthless. Game will be abandoned in a minute because of max time? That's cool. They deserve that. There! Hey, look at that! I hope they all get 0s. No, okay. Two-player. My opponent getting a bad roll here. I think 8's the right choice. 5, 6, not bad. Second 2 is really nice for them. I think 4, 6, 8, 5, 6, 8 are pretty similar odds-wise. I did have the 6, 7, 8 option, but it had one less advance on it, so I didn't want to take it. All right, chat, goodbye. Could have taken 7, 8 there. Not actually sure odds-wise which one was best. Gotta love getting too aggressive. If I'm not too aggressive and can't stop. Well, me being aggressive and can't stop 2-player is definitely a thing. Against certain rating levels of opponents, I should probably just be more conservative, because they will be. I do say, whoops, that being spread out is better, right? Number-wise, so I should take the 8-11. 7, 8, 11 is probably not much worse than, or it's probably better than 4, 8, 11. Should have stopped earlier on the earlier sequence. Now I'm just letting myself get more and more behind, which is not good. Need to have something in my brain reminding me to adapt for the opponent a lot quicker. Be okay with conservative starts in 2-player. I'm choosing 6-8 because it goes with pretty much everything well. We'll call it there. A little earlier than I probably would otherwise. We'll see if I can like put in a correction factor to my instincts. 6-10 definitely better than 7-9 because it guarantees you're on 2 evens. Opponent not being able to get 2 or 5 here is good though. Overall, if they continue to be conservative. They're very conservative. Probably an okay time to go for 11. What I'm trying to do is close out 6, so that was nice. Closing numbers out has a lot of value, because you don't let your opponents roll it anymore. My opponent does get to close out 5s here. Got to be able to roll better on 4, 7, 8 than that. I think this is a clear 8-9 for my opponent, but we'll see what they decide. They crap out, which is nice. Seven, 9, not optimal, but I'll live with it. I think I'm gonna go 7, 8, 9 and try to get a bit more value here. One more. Alright, this is getting pretty scary. Yeah, this is getting very bad, actually. I do need to close something out fast. My opponent's going wild here. They could have crapped out there with 5, 6, and 10 uneligible. I need to get 2s or 3s done. Two, 8, 9 is survivable. I need to close out something. That's bad. 3, 9 is really strong for that position. Lose! They opened the door. Okay, so I need a bunch of 7s or a 2. I guess it's 7s. 4 7s or 2 11s. I'm just gonna go. I think my opponent wins next round a lot of the time. Whew. Okay, and that is why you don't go that conservative. Why am I getting this trophy? What in the world? Alright, that was a good one to get. Take advantage of a too conservative opponent there, compared to not. Alright, hey Mike, yeah, that's a mess for sure. We are 1 and 2 now. Oh, I do have the record thing showing. Yeah, Patrick, that's the thing that happens in these tournaments, is that if someone's really slow. Let's see. 2 wins. What is this? Not really losses. These, what do I have? I have a 2nd place and a tied 2nd, which is hard to quantify. I'll just call it 2 losses. I don't know, let's move it within the... Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's check out the matches and see if we have time for a Geoguessr round here. Probably not. Yeah, I'm gonna assume not. Guess we can look at table 1. Oops. Sorry for the back and forth thing there. Two all. Blue takes it. I am currently 46th with 11 points. Plenty of time to make up some ground here. Not in a terrible position. Bad luck in the first 2 rounds, but somewhere between average and good the next 2. Maybe we can choose the next Geoguessr game, but not actually go into it. Could do US. I'd usually play Diverse World. It's probably the safest thing to do. We'll do 3 minutes with moving allowed. We'll start it after we finish the next game here. Probably still a little early to look at the standings. Yeah. Nothing too revealing. Might only be worth looking at the standings with like 2 or 3 games to go here. Yeah, I assume that was 5 minutes ago. Suppose it doesn't look good on stream when I put my hand in my pocket, so I will try to not do that. What are we right now? 46? Yeah, that's not an amazing Pentamine score, but it's better than some things I have here. Where's my next game at? Ah, there we go. Facing a Dark Nugget. I suppose I was a minute or two late on the first 2 rounds, so yeah, everyone gets apparently everyone gets 5 minutes before every game, but thankfully, third player shows up here. Thankfully, I'm not the one rolling 8-10. It's an inauspicious start for green there. Not great for a red either. And I also don't have the best numbers, but 5-6 is good enough. 2-9 is probably too far away for to be great. 5-6-8 is really nice triple. I think I'll prefer a 6 or an 8 here. This is a little more conservative than I usually would go. It's probably okay here. Though 3-player does give a bit more room for aggression. Playing in the comeback mindset is tough. And it's really cool to see conservative play followed by opponents rolling badly. 4-7-8's not that bad in the end. Oh, close chat again. Motivate myself to just take good progress total. Like here. Keep marching up a bit conservatively while my opponents are rolling badly. That did not dissuade my opponent from going for double 5 instead of 4-6. Unlucky rolls for green. 5-6-8 should last longer than that. 2-6-12. I would have easily taken 2-6-8 there. Both of these are fine. Do get the 5 closeout. And a couple progresses on 7 and 10. That's a good start here. Should start getting pretty aggressive in the middle numbers, the 6, 7, 8. Green is doing the correct play, in my opinion, by trying to maybe even close 8s here on 6, 7, 8. And they do get it. Their luck balancing out a little. I think I'm going to take the 10 here, because I don't want the 11 that the 7 comes with. Six, 9, 10 is pretty solid, but I'm going to do this. Yeah, I got on 6, 7, 10 in the end. Okay, good, good. Apart from 6, 7, I don't really have any horses in the race, so I should try to pick up 4, 9, or 12 here. I think would be my preference. Green getting on 469. Not bad. But gets hit by a bad roll again. Meaning 6s are starting to look pretty good, as red does have some good 7 progress right off the bat. Ooh, they need to take 6 here, I think. 3 is definitely the wrong thing. 3 odd numbers is awful. They shouldn't get away with this. They are rolling like way too much for 3 odds. Wow. Lucky. That is not good. I'm gonna go until I win 6s or get another 12. Okay, that's a good roll. Green having to play from behind is hurting them a lot. Let's see what the dice allow red to do here. Hopefully not too much 6 action. That 6-9 is pretty good. I can't believe red made it up 3-7-9 that much, but they got a little payback there from the dice, and I should have this pretty easily. There we go. Nice. Upwards. All right, things going reasonably well in 7th, but a lot of players need to finish their next games. I was down on table 15 out of 46 total. The table number will be revealing as to how well I'm doing. Okay, I think I have time for one round here. So let's go Diverse World, which is basically the same format as Daily Challenge. Intermission Geoguessr. And we are in India or Bangladesh based on the language, but those are Bangladesh colors, and Geoguessr loves dropping you in Bangladesh, especially on a real street. India doesn't really have full street view. They have like tourist attractions on Geoguessr, but they don't have regular streets, so we're definitely in Bangladesh. I don't really remember how I had been doing well in Bangladesh before. Is Dinajpur a place? It could be. It is. We're at a Y intersection here going north. Yeah, you basically like scour signs for some English and hope you find something useful. I think that's probably the best way to do it. It's the same advertisements, not saying anything. There's no way I can read that language. I don't even know what language it is formally called, so I'm not going to even try to say it. Ghostly, can I track my standing in the overall awesomeness? I appreciate the compliment. Alright, and then we're at another intersection there that we can't go the other way? Weird. We're forced to go this way? Okay, which means that we're basically on this, the R585. The nudge for Polytechnic, we have to be right there. That actually worked out nicely. I think we're right there. Alright, I'll squeeze in one more round here. I forgot to advertise on the MSO page Discord that I was streaming, but I think it just can't stop. Don't know how many people I would actually be able to get from that. Hamburg Süd. Well, that's a German thing in a distinctly non-German place. It looks Spanish, but I can't rule out Portuguese. DP World Caucedo. I have to confess I don't know Caucedo, but this is a main road that I don't think I was on before, so that's good. I'll take it. We'll try to go this way as far as we can. Definitely in Latin America or Spain, but DP World Caucedo. It was ocean on the east, I think. Do I really have to go around the roundabout this way? We are going until we see a mileage marker or a kilometer marker. We're near a port. Doesn't say a country on it. Or is that the Dominican? It's totally the Dominican. Caucedo, Dominican Republic. Where did I say the ocean was? West? I don't see Caucedo. There is DP World Caucedo in a place that's not called Caucedo, right next to the International Airport by Santo Domingo. Alright, let's see how much longer could we be until the next can't stop round. Waiting on one. Yeah, heroic logic. The Bangladesh is really just because that's the only place where you get a normal Geoguessr in that language. It's kind of like just you have enough experience, you know, that some things, like some possibilities that just don't happen, like that's not going to be India. Otherwise there would be so much more options for that one. Palmero. It's very close to Palermo, where we found ourselves in Geoguessr earlier today. Looks like all of us are in the 200s, which means a fair bit of knowledge about Can't Stop. You do get seat 1, that's nice. 4-7's probably a little better. Not with these, though. That's good enough. Could have taken a 4 both times there, but this feels good enough to just play it a little safe from seat 1. 6, 7, 8 rush here. And they crap out, thankfully. Goodbye, chat. That's probably a line I would take on a 4-player game. How aggressive they went there. Five, 6, 8 is good enough. Oof. I wasn't ready to stop for quite a bit there. I would stop here. That was quite aggressive. That's definitely where I'd aim for in a 4-player game. I think blue's showing a good amount of discipline, and I think red is too aggressive. How should I counter that? Is an interesting question. 2-8 is fun. I'm not on 5s yet. 2-7-8's a really great triple. I'm gonna go to like close 7s or get a second 2. Getting pretty close to stopping because of good 8s. Blue managing to close out 7s is a bit of a bummer. So here I could guarantee my 5, 6, 8. But 4, 6, 8 is going to be fine. It's probably better than just taking a 5. Good. Red's in a bit of trouble here. More than a bit of trouble. 2-10-12 though. Blue should just abandon here. Rolling that would be madness. Let me try to close sixes. I don't like adding the 11, but it did get me an important 6. Alright, red does close out a number here. I think I'm the favorite, but not overwhelmingly. Maybe like 50 or 60% to win here. $12 and stop is interesting. Wow, lucky they got this roll in. Like, this is a really tough situation. You really want to close out 9s, but this is a really bad triple of numbers, I think. Wow, they get it. Hey! A little lucky maybe, but I will take it. Very nice to win this table. Ah, I get it now, Ghostly. Yeah, the Pentamind. My Pentamind score is not doing too well. Because I don't have a good score outside of 7 Wonders yet. I have an okay poker score, but I have like my crappy Terra Mystica score, my crappy Dominion score. But yeah, we can go check. I think one player is doing quite well. Yeah, so I think overall the kind of score I'm hoping for is like 450 and above. Maciej won the 7 Wonders event, 96 in Quarto, like very strong scores already. 590 pluses is great. And yeah, Dominion and Terra Mystica I'm gonna have to replace. 81.5 in Omaha is okay. But yeah, I'd really like to be 450 and above. In England in 2018, when I wasn't playing against the whole world, I came in 5th with like 476. But the formula's changed a bit from that year. That year was a little inflated. So I think adjusted to this year's scoring, it would be closer to 470 or maybe even 465. And yeah. So against the whole world, I'm aiming for 450. That would be great. Long way to go, though. Long way to go. Semi-old guy's doing okay there. Lots of MSO regulars here. Everyone except Maciej and Jordi, and maybe these 2 Portuguese players, like maybe Andrew Smith also, but I see like 75% of the top 20 are like normal MSO goers. Yeah, this competition definitely rewards being good at a lot of things. Being decent doesn't get you very far. And being narrow doesn't get you very far either. Probably can fit in 1 round of Geoguessr in the middle here. Or not. Oh, this is the previous round. Oops. Yeah, I can fit in 1. That's a mileage sign? Kind of. Sun is in the north, so we're in the southern hemisphere. My first guess is Argentina. Estación Solis, Barrancas, Vejigas. It's gonna be the same sign. It's like, I want to say we're like there. Take a quick look here before moving around more. Nope. Onwards. And southwards. Villegas, Barrancas, Estación Solis. Maybe at like a minute 15 I'll turn around from the start point in the other direction and see if I can find any further signage. This is not looking too promising. Yeah, there's nothing this direction, really. Oh, check this one. Migues and Tala? Maybe should have turned around sooner. Minas. Barrancas. I feel like I've heard of Minas. Is that Uruguay? The flag? Minas? Hello? Minas! To the east? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Whew. That's a nice last second correction there. I want to stop, but I can't. That's how I also feel. We're halfway through. 6 rounds of 12 so far. Long way to go, but we recovered from a rough start. I think playing pretty well right now. 3 or 4 games to go. Stay here. I'm gonna take a look at the can't stop rules. Oh, and we do have a 95% dilution here. That's a bummer. Makes some sense, but that means it's going to be a lot harder to get good pentamine points here. Any rules or no? I don't think there's any extra rules. Just gonna play in the BGA tournament system. Okay. And we're off. Someone's on max points after 6 rounds. That's pretty cool for them. I'm 10th. That's nice. Two, 7, 8. I am a fan of. The dice were not kind there. Close chat. I don't know if Red is just taking a quick break here before quaking 6-7 or is actually deciding between that and 5-8. 6-7, 12 is really nice. They do go for it. It's a quick stop. Six, 8, 10, I would guess here. 6, 10, 12. I'm just gonna go for it again. Very good. I was basically going for one more 2 or a couple more total on 7 and 8. So to get both at once is very nice. I might leave my 2 hanging a little. Red is playing pretty conservative. Good overall progress from Red, though. Blue is doing what I consider to be some questionable takes with, like, going 6-10 into 12 instead of into 8. Taking a 4 there, surprised at. Two 4s or a 5? The odds are probably pretty similar. Yeah, I think going for a big play there is fine. Not sure that amount of an advancement on 7-8 would have been worth too much. Red getting another 410. Six and 7 both seem good to me here. And they crap out. I think this is a clear 5-8, but... Eight, 10, and 7, 11 are probably pretty close. I do like my evens, if that wasn't clear. I'm just gonna try to close 8s or get up to like this position on 10. Red inching up 4s here. Might actually be able to close it out here, but fails. That's pretty lucky for me and blue, I think. I think that's a good choice by red. I disagree with that 11. I think going up the 10 you already have with the slightly better odds of continuing, I think is the right move. I'm gonna go 4-7 over 6-5. 4-7-10 or 4-6-7 or 4-7-11. I think the 7-10 is pretty clear. Try to win 10s here, I guess. Excellent. Still a 2 away from closing that out, and the 7-8s look good. 4 looks still possible. Should be a double 6 for red here. Double 8. Or 7-9. I think I would choose double 8. It's better for 4s later. This takes them out of the running for 4s right now. This is tough too. Closing out 6 versus, oh, and now missing out. Starting to feel pretty good about this one. Blue's taking some numbers I would not expect. Red is a little conservative and getting bad luck. I think those are both helping me plenty here. Blue closes out 6s. Double 8s is really great here. I'm really just trying to close out one of these. There we go. Now which one to close out is a little interesting. I think I want to close out the 8s. Because this makes the central two numbers odd, and I'm very much in the lead here. Making the the central numbers all odd makes it tougher for everyone, and me just needing a 2 or a 7 is very strong. I basically have this one locked up unless terrible tragedies ensue. Yeah, and 7 is closed out by blue. Blue having a good chance here now. Can I just roll a 2? Yeah, we might be in Terrible Tragedies world if blue rolls nicely here. Is it possible I should have just gone for the win last turn on 7s as well as 8s? I don't think so. Really don't think so. Red does close out 4s. $5-11 is really good for blue. Oh, thank goodness. 2! 2! We got there! Heyo! Winning streak indeed. That's 5 in a row. Whew! Still 5 rounds to go here, but starting to get in a pretty good position. We were probably one of the last tables to finish also. Yeah, no time for a Geoguessr round, I would think. With only 3 or 4 tables left to play. Finish up, I should say. Well, that was a nice win. Barely hung on against blue there. But from like the second turn onwards, I didn't roll a 2 until the very end. And I was just hanging out at 2 for a really long time. I was ready to close it out whenever, I think. So now that the dilution factor is 95%, we can track where our top 10s end up. 85.5. Well, actually, we have this table. I made it already. This is our placement. So we would like to come in 5th or better for a solid Pentamind score, like a really solid one, though, I mean, being 15th isn't the end of the world. Chance is looking pretty good for a good result here. I could totally collapse and end up somewhere like 40 or 50, but I do think I'm gonna easily end up in the top third out of 145. Probably better. I feel like I've heard this song recently. It is nice not being on the YouTube failure of a shuffle system, though. Because, yeah, YouTube playlists not knowing how to shuffle is just crazy. But it is broken. Alright, next game is on. Here we go. Consistency. I'm in 6th. It's pretty cool. Table 2. It's an ugly roll for blue. Continues to be ugly. That's exactly how I would do that. 4-6 is good, 2-8's fine. 2-7-8 ended up working out for me last game. A little early to stop. If it was a 4-player, I'd go for a second 2. Getting a good foundation is worth a lot, though, as my winning streak has proven empirically. This should be an 8 instead of the 2 6s, if I were playing it. But red is going to close out 7s super fast, it looks like. Gotta continue if you're here. Wow. Blue immediately hopping on the pair of 7s. We'll see if they continue to be aggressive on 7s. They do. I agree with this. I think we both have to try to punish red for stopping with 1 to go on 7s. With me having a better chance, clearly. 6, 7, 10, let's go. Hate to see it. You hate to see it. What did I lose there? I lost 2 10s and a 6. Yeah, it's worth the risk, I think. Red, I would take a 12 because you're just gonna pass at the end of whichever you choose here. 10 or 11's probably okay also, but... Six, 8, 12 is a really nice trio, but misses their roll there. Four, 6, 10, 5, 6, 9. Either of those was bound to fail. Why aren't you taking the 6, 8 here? What's going on? Pretty soon, I think I'm just going to be fighting for second, which does have value. Blue also doing this by going for the 2 instead of the 6, I would think. Alright, so what can I win? I can win 8s. There's so many columns, like, wide open. Nice complete of the 2s there for blue. fives. 5, 6, 10 is not really what I want. It's probably better than taking 9, hoping for 8. Is it? Probably better. So hoping to get some overall goodness on 5, 10, like somewhere at this level. Or should I try to win 6s now? Four-player game, I would definitely try to win 6s there. Red gets an 8 to pair with the 6, 10, which is really fantastic. That's the dream, I think. Can they fail here? One time. I think I used that luck up in a previous game. How aggressive Red is playing, maybe I should have taken over the 6s. This looks bad for me. Three, 4, 8. One more 3. I'm just gonna close out the 8s or try to. No. No. I need 3 columns to win, 2 columns to save at least a point. Tournament point. And I think stopping there on the 3s and the 4s, even if it doesn't close out the 8, probably gives me the best chances at getting a tournament point here. Small steps. Tournament point first, then we can dream about winning. But having no columns right now is a big bummer. Red failing here. Blue getting an 11 on the first roll. Not a great sign. And the second roll. I would take a 3, keep an option open. And they get it. Yeah, bad, bad, bad. First 0-point game for me here. But it's can't stop. Bound to have some bad luck here and there. That was one of them. And of course, luck in this game is relative to your opponents, right? We've had some good games luck-wise, and now that was not one of them. All right, one round of Geoguessr. Let's fit in here. Before the next round starts, we probably have enough time. And by that, I mean at least 3 minutes. Another Bangladesh round, as we have this language again with True Street View. And we are in Dhaka. Shantinagar Moar or Chamelibag is our region, I would think. Chamelibag or Shantinagar. No.
don't really know how I'm gonna figure this out. Can I find a landmark with English on it? What is this? Cyber Cafe. Doxis Cyber Cafe. Rose Garden. Oxford International School. Banasri. Rampura Donmondi. Donmondi is what I'm looking for. Because this says now at Banasri. Where's Banasri? Is it close? 118 to go. No, not able to see it. Okay, so I'm gonna guess we're somewhere around here. Probably need to go up and down the street a little more in the next half minute. What is this? No English on there. Yeah, I really don't know. Or what was that slant? Like northeast southwest road. Oh, this seems reasonable enough as a place to guess. I don't have anything better, I don't think. I'll take it. South Dhaka. Good enough. Good enough. So not a great result on table 2, but there's always going to be winners and losers. Let's see, this looks like 8 or 10 games left to go, so I could fit in one more round. And hopefully not delay too much. Quinlan Bridge. This looks like New Zealand. Nice and pastoral. English speaking, sun is in the north. Karamea sounds like New Zealand also. Whoa. Aerodrome. Well, I would like to go in the direction of the aerodrome because that'll probably tell us where we are. Oh, we don't get to go to the aerodrome. Beach access. So I'd guess like the north edge of the South Island. Because it looks like the beach is in the northwest direction. Can I get something here? Oparara Basin. What am I thinking like there? Oh, Karamea. Hello. Got you. Okay, so we're back to the starting location. We are at, what is that, Laymile Road? Flaxmill Road. Estuary Road, I think we saw. Let's see, we go east across a bridge. Quinlan Bridge. I don't know, does this make enough sense? No. Ah, there we are. Flaxmill Road, Quinlan's. Yeah. Right about there. Cool. Alright, we have a person to ban. And hello, Heroic Logic. Again, welcome back. Okay. Round 9. 5 wins in 8 so far is pretty good. Not great, but given that we lost the first 2, I'll take it. Definitely playing against well-rated players here. Anything above 200 and can't stop I mean, you can't consistently be higher than like a number 200, like significantly above 200. Like, I think a 200 floor is pretty reasonable for any possible best player at Can't Stop. Though maybe I'd be proven wrong by someone. Don't actually know. That is just my gut feeling. All right, David Pierce, do you want to sit down at this table or what's going on? 3 minutes before the game auto starts, so probably we'll be starting soon. Well, I'm really glad that the rounds haven't been max length with the exception of one. We're not yet 2.5 hours in, and we are 2/3 of the way through. Yeah, maybe we haven't saved a ton of time. It's still gonna be close to 4 hours total here. Apparently I had time to do a 3rd round of Geoguessr in between here. Two-player game would actually be a small advantage. One less person to beat, even though I don't feel quite as good about my abilities. Okay, well, David Pierce made it just in time. And we're off. Goodbye again, chat. Nice opener for red here. This is farther than I would gander. Uh, 7-10 probably better than 8-9. 5-7-10 gonna be my best option here. I like trying to clear up the harder to get columns. Before those last two rolls, I would have stopped in a two-player game. So I think that's a good correction of like how I feel about this, because I think three-player before today was my least played format for Can't Stop. David's putting pressure on 8-9, which is, I think, good for me. Red closing out a number is really nice for them. 6-10, pretty safe place to be. I don't want to lock in for 8-10. Five, 6-10, or 6-7-10, or 6-8-10. This does come with a 10. I'm gonna take a 6 and stop. Maybe I shouldn't have made that roll in the first place if I wasn't willing to follow up a 10 with another 10. Not a great roll for red, but 3-7-8's a nice triple. Triad, whatever you want to call it. Red is hot. Red is rolling real hot. Six, 7, 12 is a good triple. The goal here is confusing. Winning sevens is a pretty good goal, I think. Yeah, it's probably the right goal. The downside is if I fail, I lose a tournament point by tying with blue instead of beating blue outright. Well, I don't get a choice. I don't think. I can't go 7-12. Not with sixes locked in. Well, closing out 12s gives David a tournament point right next to me, which I don't think was very likely, so I don't mind my play. If red can miss 3s and 7s here, that'd be great. But they don't. Yeah, this is over. Well, red hot rolling by red. Can't do much against that, I don't think. I don't feel like saying GG. It'll be a bit of a bad sport here. D colon. Oh, that was not how I like to lose these. Just didn't have a chance. Back to the Geoguessr game between rounds, because that was fast. Oh, that was the end of the game. Only missed 300 points total. Nice. Is that 2 Bangladesh, Dominican Republic, Uruguay, and New Zealand. We go again. Rural tourism, 2 kilometers to the west. Spanish-speaking country. What are those trees? Pines. Can't really distinguish anything too particular from that. I guess the only thing I would have been able to figure out is like eucalyptus means, or Australia or maybe New Zealand lean that way, but when I see Spanish already, it's probably just not a useful thing. Novo. That actually sounds Portuguese. So was I wrong about it being Spanish? Yeah, I might have been wrong about that. This could be Brazil then. Palmeiras. Isn't Palmeiras a Brazilian soccer team? .br. Okay. This, like, quality of forest, I don't, like, it's not Amazon, clearly. And it doesn't look very tropical either, which means we're probably in South Brazil? Alright, a minute left to try to find some road signs here. Should probably go the other way from start. That's a special school bus. Around this bend for a sign, and if not, nothing. Go the other way, get turned around. Kind of tough to make anything out here. I'm just gonna keep my guess in the middle of South Brazil. Rio Branco del Sul. Couldn't find it. I wasn't likely to find it, because I had to be this zoomed in, I still wouldn't see it. Then I have to get this zoomed in. If I had went farther along the previous direction, I might have found a sign to Curitiba, but maybe not too likely. Alright, where am I here? Nine games in, I'm down to 23rd.
got destroyed last game. Well, I think there's still time to make a play at top 10. For sure. But I max out at 36 points here. If I win out, 36 probably gets me like 5th to 8th, something like that. Which means we're going to be somewhere in here. That's still good. I think at this point, top 10 is a great goal. Be a great result. Only one game in progress here. 3. Stay here. Brazil's tough. That's like farther north than I expected like a foresty area to be, but maybe I should think about this whole forest as like a more temperate forest. Hopefully y'all approve of Geoguessr being the intermission entertainment, because I really don't know what else to do. Even playing a game of Can't Stop doesn't feel like the right thing to do in the middle of a Can't Stop tournament. Maybe I'll just update my position here instead of record. So I'm 23rd out of 145 right now. Yeah, let's go with that. And we can say how many rounds remaining, I guess. That doesn't work too well. We'll go with that. Not the best alignment there, but it's going to be hard to find a better one, I think. Yeah, down there doesn't work too well. All right, game started. Been a few games since I got to go first. Not really sure how that works. Should take a water and bathroom break after next round. After this round, I guess. Can't tell what table I'm on, but I assume it's, what, table 8? It's a very early 6, 7, 8 stop.
like 6, 8, 9 a lot. I gotta be treated better than that for 6, 8, 9. Goodbye to chat. Good progress for blue. Red does go for the 2-7, which is good. 6s are probably best here. I get the same choice as last one. Two, 8, 9 felt a little risky. Just didn't like the other options. I think I'm just in a little trouble here. I do need some help like this from the dice. Hurting my opponents somewhat. Let's get back into that winning groove. Come on, game. 6 is quite good, I think, for red, but we'll see what they do. I think blue is a good player. Red is too conservative. That was pretty conservative from blue, though. Obviously, my ideal rules at this point are 4-7-X, like 4-7-8, 4-7-9, 4-7-10. But trying to win out 7s would be great. Not really sure what red's up to here. Contesting my 4s and then failing. I think I do take the double 6 over 5-7 though. 4-6-8, 4-6 pairs with a lot of good stuff. Could lock in 8 here as the third number, and that would be really cool. But 6-7 does well in general. Like, I could go for this 12. But I think I just want to try to race up 7s here. So naturally the dice give me this. I am curious to see what blue does. They probably stop on this too. 2-8-11 is a terrible triple, I think. Seven 12 is nice for red. They should take the double 6, I think, but 5-7's fine. They get the 12, okay. Well, I'm glad I chose not to go for the 12. Last round. 5-6 better than 3-8. Four 5-6, 5-6-7, 2-5-6. I think 5-6-7 clearly the best. Let's try to win sevens here. Okay, good. 3-5 is a nice thing for my opponent to get stuck on, I think. Because they've got a lot of other horses down in the lower numbers compared to the higher numbers, so having two low numbers to pair with one of those is not good. I wouldn't say 3-5-8's a great pairing or tripling of numbers. They do stop kind of fast, but slower, or they took more rolls than I might have with those numbers. Fours, 6s, and 8s are all pretty reasonable for me. Taking just a 6 is nice, trying to close that out fast. Six, 8, 9's okay. Or I could take a 10 and hope for a 4. We will take that. We will absolutely take that. Position improving, though blue, wow, taking more rolls here. With 3 columns closed already, that doesn't seem like a great choice, but they get away with it. Continuing, I think, is kind of crazy there, and they do stop. Fours and 8s, both possible winners for me. Red going for 5 makes some sense. They do miss their roll here. Okay, great start. Definitely don't want to lock in my numbers yet. Could go for it. Last roll. Blue's going to be locked into 4-5-9 here. It's good that they're not going up 8. That is definitely the biggest concern I had. It does look like I need to win 4s the next roll, if not 8s. Or maybe the 10 comes through. Who knows what actually happens here. But I'm going to need to not completely fail my next roll. Losing this would suck. I would call that unlucky, because I don't think I've played this badly at all. Maybe someone would disagree, but as far as I know, I'm doing the right stuff. Much more confident about it than Dominion the other day. Where I was kind of just feeling my way around. Alright, come on. Just 1-4 once red ends their turn. Red is rolling a lot for how conservative they started out. I don't know exactly what they're trying to do, but... I guess just win a column is what they're trying to do. Wow, if they take 4s, that would be crazy. But they get to win 9s here, earning them a tournament point. And they continued? Oh my god. What are you doing? Wow. What a run. It's just can't stop. It's just can't stop. It's just can't stop. Oh my goodness. How? Oh my gosh, how? How? Eight games going on, roughly. You got one round in here. Well, chat, that was a game. Love Geoguessr more than Can't Stop. Oh, great. And Heroic Logic got you hooked also. Excellent. Love to hear that. So we got some eucalyptus here, it looks like, and the sun in the north again. So we're Australia or New Zealand. Yeah, I got hooked on Geoguessr from both being a map nerd and from watching Geowizard's YouTube channel. C811 Bangor, Launceston, Piper's River. That looks Australian or Tasmanian even? Yeah, New Zealand roads are red shield. Australia... Oh, Launceston is Tasmania. Dang. So that's actually kind of easy. 30 to the south is Launceston on the B83. Bangor. 2 to the east on C11. C811. So we're there. And how did we get there? We went west. Did we go west? And if we went west, how far did we go? We did go west a decent ways, so we should go east. Wait, no, we were on the road to Bangor. Yeah, we were on the road to Bangor. We were there. Okay. Ooh, shouldn't have messed that one up. Yeah, and going northwest is a secondary road. Yeah, it's that. We're right there. We're sitting in 31st. I'll just put that as the position here. Two more games. Probably out of medal contention by now. With 25 tournament points. There's a pile of us at 25, and I max out at 33. Yeah, I'm not going to get a medal. Top 10 seems even tough to get. Lots of players to get ahead of here in order to get a medal, or top 10 rather. Priscus, who we lost to at some point, is in the lead. Yeah, we took a third on table 2 in round 8. Maseo in 5th. Oh my gosh, Heroic Logic. That was a frickin' run by Savvy there. That was ridiculous. Just how? Just absolutely how? I think they had the right logic about it. They were like, either I do this or get last. But once they tied with 2, that got really like risky. It's just can't stop. In the end, it's just can't stop. And for some reason, I decided to play 12 rounds of it today. I'm in the first seat. Nice. These are not the things I wanted to pair with 4 and 7. 6 being the best. Okay, goodbye, chat. Here's some good 4s. Just gonna stop. But seriously, last game, how did they do that? How? This is a pretty rough triple of numbers, 8, 10, 11. I would not want to gamble anything on it, ever. Take the 8, 9 here, right? Stopping there's a little early, but maybe not that bad for blue. I could take 4 again, or I could take the 9. It's a much better triple, I think. Just get some good overall progress here. I'm gonna go up 6s because I'm already up it. Two progresses more in total. Feels like a good foundation. I think your markers being up slope 1 is very balanced. on this arrangement of the board. You can clearly see that each step outwards is 2 easier, or 2 fewer steps. Red is having some interesting rolls and choices. They went up 2-4-7 quite a while. Blue seems to be making good choices, except for maybe being a bit too conservative. Maybe not with these numbers. That was very conservative on 4-6-8 by my estimations. I don't really want 5-12. Don't really want 8-9 either, but it's fine. 4-8-9 is probably better for my current position than 5-8-9. I could stop. I could actually stop here. Keep buttressing my position against red, who has nothing, and blue, who only has 8s, basically. Starting from the middle makes it, I think, a lot more viable to try to win a column all at once. The more columns I can win going aggressively, I think the better. Red going up 7s now, but keeps going too aggressively. Blue, I would expect to go 5-8, but could easily go 6-7. I don't think 4-9 would ever be the right choice for blue. They do find a 7-8, which I think is a clear play. Will the dice kill them before they can close 8s? Unlikely. There it is. Definitely hoping for a 4 or a 6 to pair with this 7-9, because 3 odd numbers is not good. I could go one more, but this feels good. We are going to continue to be vulnerable to people making crazy runs, but, like, what do you want me to do about that? If I'm blue here, I'd probably go 5-7 still, but 4 is close, just to try to put pressure on me, or try to win 4s here. Not a terrible idea. They do got a 12 here, which is nice for them. 5-7-12 is a nice triple. They do crap out, which is really nice. I can take my 4s here, but I think I'm going to take the 6-7. Ooh. It's not what I wanted to see. I'm going to try to close one of these out. There we go. Go away, red. My column. It's just can't stop. It's just can't stop. I don't think I'm going to get over that last game. I'm really not. Like, I'm even going to look at how far up the standings I get with 3 more tournament points, because it might be a lot. Blue should stop here. 6-11-12 is no good. But if they're desperate, and more likely to make Bad plays. I mean, if stopping's their best play, that's all I can hope for. There it is. All right, good. Good, good, good. I think that is worthy of my play quality. Yeah, geoguessing is great. Geoguessing really is great. I just noticed, Heroic Logic, that you put Luminous late B with that what a run comment. Yeah. Late bloomer indeed. My goodness. Oh, got totally wrecked. Totally freaking wrecked. Priscus has basically won this. Gretna can tie with 2 wins, but it looks like Priscus has this wrapped up. Nice for them. Who are they? Can I see their profile or no? Apparently not. Oh man. All right, they're a Portuguese Eurogamer. First place in the De Beer's a Portuguese and Latin American publisher of games. They got first place in a E-League, National Can't Stop champion, National Jaipur runner-up. Okay, yeah, they know what they're doing. So nice for a strong player to win. Yeah, and they're definitely worthy of winning this kind of event. As long as it's some kind of, like, decently rated player, I don't really have a problem with that kind of player winning. Because there's just so much randomness here. See if Gretna has a chance at winning the tournament. They need to win-win here. We could do this, or we could finish our Geoguessr game. This is the kind of round that gives you the picture, laughs in your face. And I'm going to try to laugh right back at them. That was a yellow license plate. I'm going to try to get this. But my goodness, this is a round. Initial impression would be Iceland if it wasn't so flat. But that means it could be like northern UK. Ooh, yeah, okay. That looks Welsh. But I'm not an expert in this. Yeah, that does look Welsh. What was that place name? Riddybed? It might pop out, and even if it does, no guarantee I see it. Hey Alexei, do you mean Can't Stop? Is Can't Stop worth learning? Yeah, absolutely Can't Stop is worth learning. Geoguessr, not sure if it's everyone's thing. But it's definitely entertaining, and you do get 1 free game a day, which is enough of a sampler to decide if you want to pay the very cheap premium or not. The premium cost of Geoguessr is pretty close to Board Game Arena, which is like, very low. So I'm basically hoping for a better sign. Going off-road. Street view camera. Alright. Am I gonna get confirmation I'm in Wales? I mean, this sounds pretty Welsh to me. If it's something else, I do apologize for not knowing my UK languages very well. Yeah, I mean, this... I don't know if I can do better than this. Yeah, okay. I'll take that. Sportsman's Arms is a place. Which one was I looking for? Riddy Bed? That doesn't even show up on this. Yeah, okay. This round did end up laughing at me. Looks like one game to go here, 2 or 3. Which means it's going to be the last game? Yeah, alright. And I can analyze my position a little bit. 19th! So maybe I do have a chance at top 10 here. That's fine. Woohoo! Last round coming up. Almost there. And we're not going to make 4 hours or necessarily close, which is good. Definitely didn't want this to last all of 4 hours. I am actually going to go to the bathroom before round 12 here. Hasn't started yet? Okay, I'm really ready for this to start. It's been 4 minutes since the previous game ended. What's going on here? Dragon Master disappeared, huh? Especially, yes, George. We will absolutely take a look at what would happen if I won round 10. We will absolutely take a look at that. How do you get -5 minutes here? And how do you not immediately click the thing to win? Like, what are you doing? The fact that someone down 5 minutes can win is not cool. They don't deserve it. Okay. We can get revenge on Sabby. It's revenge time. If we don't win, it's revenge time. Let's go. Alright, chat. Wish me luck the last round here. Okay, we just need this player to show up and everything will be fine. I guess when we see some people not being kicked for being out on time, we're not seeing the people who are kicked out on time. So hopefully that is happening. Hopefully that is definitely happening around the tables. We're off. I'm in the third seat. Not great. And Priscus has locked this up as the winner. The lone winner. Gretna getting 1 point. 29 for me. I can get up to 33. I don't think there's any chance I get a bronze because I think the tables are playing each other still in a Swiss. So, let's see. I'm on table 7. So I think my best possible position is like 9th. Or maybe even like 12th. If I win, but who says I can't get it? 6, 7, 8 losing out after, what is that? 13 progressions for red. Good start. What was our note on Sabby? Sabby was very conservative early and then went on that crazy run. So I would expect blue to keep playing conservatively. Red might be a little too aggressive, so we should play where exactly I should play, I guess. I feel like middling against a conservative and aggressive isn't going to do too well. Because I think the right strategy is to, like, match the style halfway. Like, if the opponent is very conservative, you should be slightly more conservative than usual, and if the opponent is very aggressive, you should be slightly more aggressive than usual. But I don't know how to deal with, like, both. 2-5-8, 4-5-8, both sound pretty bad. That's fine. Oh gosh. Seven, 8, 9. Not great, but okay. Manageable. Seven, 9, 12 feels pretty bad, but they get another 12. Wow. Five, 7's kind of reasonable here, but I think I want to go overall progress this early. Take 6s. Aim for some 8s. Oh gosh. I think this is a stop. That's not a great roll after finding 3 double 6s, but you know, 3 double 6s is cool. 7, 8, 12 is pretty tempting, but 6, 7, 12 is a better triple. Red just, like, terrible rolls. Blue should take 2, 5, even though they already have a couple 4s, I think. I kind of just want to take the 7, 8 here, but taking the 6 is fun too. I got the 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop after this 2, I think. Taking the 2 3s was an interesting idea. But not having to worry about the 2 is probably a fine place to be. 7, 8, 10. Were they forced into that? Interesting choice. If not. Red losing out again. 2 7s is a clear play for blue. Blue's having a good game. I want to close out the 6s and 8s. They really were close to stopping there, I think. But, you know, they took that great run in round 10, slowing down a lot. Okay. 4, 8, not ideal, but we have no choice. I think I'm going to take 4, 6, 8. Hindsight says that was wrong. Though I don't expect the odds to be that different between those options. Red going up 6, 7, 8. We'll see how much the dice hate him. This is, or hate them. This is getting to be a quite good amount of progress, but they are playing from behind. This continues to be very aggressive, I think. Yeah. They were trying to just win a column outright. Blue does get the 7s here. Alright, time for me to win a second column, I think. Six, 8, 9. Come on. All right. This is good. Red is gonna have a very tough time winning this one. Four, 8, 9 is nice for blue. That's what they, that's what we got burned with. Hey, that is nice to see. Locking in 4, 5, 8's not a terrible idea here, but I am just 2 5s away if I take this. I decided on the 2 3s and stop. Didn't think I would run 4, 5, 10. I don't think I wanted to chance that. So we'll see how that turns out. Red again trying too much. Blue gets to close out 12s here. We'll see how extreme they go, but I think this is a stop. Pretty risky to hope for avoiding 6 and 7 while hitting 10. And avoiding 2 and 12 also. I get to do 8, 9 here and have 8s as a good backup option to 5s. But what's best is not needing a backup option. There we go. Finishing strong here. Got revenge on Sabby. I'll stop my string of poor sportsmanship and type GG. Though it could be argued that that's also not great. Okay! Okay, great. Dragon Master is a Moyen alt. No comment. Option for 2-player games to play with a clock. Auto loss when it's 0. Yeah, that would be fun. Thanks, George, for the good luck. All right, we end on 33 points. 1, 2, 3, 4 people can get ahead of us, so at worst we're 14th. Which means we made the top 10%. So we're somewhere between 83 and 85.5 pentamind. You know, that's okay for how today went. That's a decent pentamind score. Gets me continued chances at hitting 450 for overall pentamind score. I think I'm already out of contention for winning pentamind overall. I would have to, like, win some games I'm not the favorite in. Alright, so Sugar Povey David Pierce, Palmero, and even Lee we are worried about here. Sugapovi did actually win. Then David Pierce, Palmero, and even Lee. How are they doing? I'm holding off on the final evaluation here. They're all in this table, so one of them's gonna win. So I think that makes my floor 12th and my ceiling 11th. So 84.28 or 84.91 is gonna be my Pentamind score here. Now we get to do the interesting analysis of what if Savvy doesn't make that crazy run. I'm at 36 points, and I'd have to play a tougher next table or two. So, I mean, a lot of that out the window, but we could be in 5th here. We could be between 3rd and 5th here if that didn't happen. Oh gosh. Alright, we'll do a Geoguessr round, or finish this game up. We have 2 rounds to go. Maybe this will be a fast one. Finish signs. I actually think I recognize one of these places from playing so much Geoguessr. Yeah, after we finish this game, we can look at that final standing here. Rovaniemi, I want to say is like in here somewhere, which doesn't do too much. Oh, no, it's here. Okay, that's 217 to the west. Ivalo, we want to look for. Sodan Kyla. Sodan Kyla. Is Ivalo this way? This is pretty far north. Okay, so Soto and Kyla's this way. We want to find Ivalo. Okay, so we should also look at 88 versus 217, which means this is 130. Which means we're somewhere in this ring. And Ivalo could be pretty far. I wasn't looking far enough. I should go around the rest of this intersection. It's kind of crazy for me to just be looking in the map right now. This is like my biggest Geoguessr weakness, just staying in the map too long. Okay. Ooh, that's a road number. That is blurred out. E76? Red 4? Could it be E75? It could be E75. Sorry, Selka is 40. Okay, so we are like somewhere pretty far here. Like we could be in Inari. Oh, okay, I went the wrong way. Well, good thing I didn't go farther north. We were in Vuotso. Revenge feels great. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yes, it certainly does. Okay, this last Geoguessr round I'll try to get through pretty quick here. I do want to just finish this one up before wrapping up on the Can't Stop tournament. AL 9102. Is this Spanish roads? Velez Blanco. That sounds Spanish, but I don't really know for sure. Caravaca. Are Spanish regional roads like yellow? They are. Okay, so we just have to find the right province. AL would be Andalusia. And is that the one over here? My Spanish geography, obviously not amazing, but I might know enough facts to get away with this. Looking for regional, starting with AL. Okay, found it. 9100 is what we're looking for. 9014 over here. $9100 is what we're looking for, right? Okay. AL apparently is Almeria, which is fine. I might have been right about where Andalusia is. I might not have been. Velez Blanco, Caravaca. Should be looking for those. We're in the right province. Or region, or whatever the terminology is for them. Alright, well this isn't an amazing score, so I can just probably guess and get out of here. Yeah, okay. At the edge of the region up there. It's gonna be hard. Biggest miss Brazil? Okay. Where do we end up? We do end up in 11th, and at worst we get put into 11.5 on tie breaks. Palmero won that game. If there are no tie breaks, let's call it 11.5. So 84.6 Pentamind. Cool, cool. I'll take it. I probably get 11th outright. I think there are tiebreakers already involved here. Okay, so that will end the stream for today. I don't think I was going to do anything else here. Oh, we could check again that 36 points is like top 5. It's top 5. So a bit of a bummer on that. But again, we'd have to play stronger opponents, potentially. So, I don't think I'm streaming this weekend. And hopefully I get to have an Agricola stream on Monday again. Yesterday I did have something important to attend to, so wasn't able to get an Agricola stream in, so apologies for that, but just doing the best I can here. I actually do think I'm going to be changing my schedule going forward, but not in an extreme way, just pushing back an hour. I think my Agricola streams need to go back an hour for work reasons. Maybe even 2. You recognize Rovaniemi from Ticket to Ride Nordic. Nice! I haven't played that version more than once, so I definitely wouldn't have remembered it from that, but yes, very cool that it's educational here. Alright, I'm gonna hang out in the Twitch chat, I guess, while the end of my stream happens. But thanks all so much for watching. Hope to see you at a later date. Appreciate you all being here while I could not stop for 3.5 hours. Bye!